What if one of the greatest architectural visions of the 20th century was never built? This is the story of Tatlin Tower, a massive, twisting monument meant to touch the sky, symbolizing revolution, progress, and a new way of thinking. But it only ever lived on paper. It's 1917, Russia is in chaos.
Today, many economic policies were implemented in addition to a complete rule on
Old empire has fallen and the Bolsheviks have taken power. The world is changing fast and so is art. The revolution wasn't just political, it was cultural. Artists and thinkers believed they could help shape a new world. Enter Vladimir Tatlin. He was a painter, a sculptor, and an architect, a pioneer of the Russian avant-garde. Tatlin believed that art should serve the people, it should be useful, practical, and revolutionary, just like the new Soviet state. In 1919, Tatlin unveiled his most ambitious idea, the monument to the Third International, but today it's simply known as Tatlin Tower. It was supposed to be built in St. Petersburg, over 400 meters tall. That's taller than the Eiffel Tower. It would have been a giant spiral of steel and glass. The tower was meant to house the Third International, a global organization of communist parties. It wasn't just a building, it was a symbol, a kind of beacon for world revolution. Tatlin's Tower was made up of three giant shapes tucked inside the spiral frame, a cube at the bottom which would rotate once a year. It was meant for government offices, a pyramid in the middle turning once a month for meetings and conferences, and a cylinder at the top rotating once a day for news and propaganda's broadcasts. Above that, a giant radio antenna because Tatlin believed communication was the future of revolution. But here's the thing, the tower was never built. Why? Well, it was just too ambitious. Russia in 1919 was poor, war-torn, and struggling. There wasn't enough steel or money and technology. Some say even today it would be hard to build a structure like that. Tatlin's Tower became famous not as a real building, but as an idea. Some people saw it as architecture, others saw it as a giant sculpture. It broke all the rules. It was modern, it was radical, and it inspires artists and architects around the world, even though it was never more than a model. Tatlin's dream lives on. His tower shows us that architecture could be more than walls and windows. It could be a philosophy in steel, a structure that speaks to hopes, ideals, and even revolution. You can find models of it in museums across the world from Moscow to London, and its influence. It's everywhere from modern skyscrapers to science fiction. His tower was never built, but maybe it was never meant to be. Tatlin's Tower, a monument to imagination. Subscribe for more stories like that. If you like our video, please share and don't forget to subscribe.